Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Monster Train. Let's play Steward Stack. Powered up stewards that you won't want to play. We have 2 additional train stewards. We have advanced prototype. And also, non-champion units cost +2, and we start with sketches of salvation. So we're gonna get train stewards out immediately, every combat, until we add more units and remove the train stewards. And we can play the champion for free, but all the other units are gonna cost 3 energy by default to come out. It's gonna suck. I want to play Umbra, and I think Melting. And I'm gonna go standard Penumbra, primitive mold. Because here's my thinking. The dregs, they're gonna cost 2 energy to play. You don't want them. The shades, the morsels should be free, but this is a good test to see if that's actually gonna be the case. I want Penumbra Umbra to do a lot of damage on the bottom floor, or the top floor for that matter. And I want to mold back units when they die, because then they're free and they'll bypass a simple plan. Non-champion units cost +2. They should be free when they get molded. So I think I want Umbra Penumbra with the Exile Melting Remnant secondary for the Reform cards. And we can also like kill a morsel and then reform the morsels even if we want. So let's see if this works. Instead of doing random like for the other challenges that we've always done, let's actually try to build around a run. I hate Consume Seraph. Ember Forge could randomly be played. That's interesting. We have more moldeds and we have a Mind Collapse. We don't really need the molds, but it's still good to have. Talos Architect attacks every turn and pushes attacked units back. Interesting. We have Multi-Strike Fell that is Rage, the worst Fell, and then Consume Seraph once again. All right, well, we're gonna see if we can't make a run work here. Another reason for taking Umbra, by the way, is that we can maybe get Shadow Siege, and another reason for taking the Melting Remnant is that maybe we can get the Legion of Wax. Connie says, I love the quality of life changes they've done. They have made changes that make the game better, I feel. So this is kind of exactly what I wanted. I wanted Penumbra Umbra, Trample Champion, to just do a lot of damage every single combat. We play a first morsel each turn, draw 1. Friendly units get +3. The +3 is interesting, especially for the morsels, but I do like the card draw. I still don't know if morsels will be free. I'm kind of curious if this will tell me. It tells me nothing. Because if the morsels cost 2 energy, it's probably not even worth playing them, but friendly units getting 3 energy or 3 HP is not that much. So I think I'm just gonna draw 1, and if we play morsels, we'll draw a card. Enemy units appear on each floor. The middle floor is gonna get iced. We only have to worry about the top floor. I think this is okay. It's gonna cost us some damage shields on our train stewards, but I think we'll still be fine. That was a lovely sound effect, by the way. I guess we can also mold back Penumbra if they ever die. Don't know why I didn't think about that. So we're gonna take 9 damage, but all these units are dead. You're gonna kill my train steward and get a damage shield, but you're still gonna die. I kinda wanna put you up here so I can mold you, so I can put a morsel behind you, but I'm just gonna play you at the bottom. So that's the only damage we're gonna take here. Everything else should be fine. Ah, I forgot about the collector. My bad. Bye. So let's see. It costs 2 energy. So it's 3 energy for 1 morsel. That's not a very good return on the investment. But you are taking 80 damage, which is pretty sweet, and you're gonna die on the next floor. I should have played it. I already clicked the button before it showed up in my hand. Whatever. Took 12 damage, it's not that bad. Making of a morsel, probably not gonna take that card. I do like the damage shield though. We can just apply it to the front unit. I also like Subsuming Blade. I like a Descend so we can build up a bigger middle floor. And if we put Penumbra Umbra on the middle floor with Dripfall, that's gonna be amazing. So I'm gonna take Dripfall. A 4 energy morsel. Yeah, but he gives +5/+5. And then honestly, I kind of want to upgrade all of the train stewards. I want to keep them all and maybe start descending them in the future. We could also maybe make Dripfall holdover. We don't really need the morsels. We definitely, well, sorry, the molds. We definitely don't need the morsel creators. But I think we'll get more value out of like, oh, but an Umbra unit could be Shadow Siege. Shadow Eater, but it's not like we're gonna be able to play morsels. And you cost 4 energy? Oh man. It's not that good. Daze 2, no. 2x -1 damage shield. It's not that good. I do like a high damage Mind Collapse, and I do like maybe making this Dripfall free, because ideally we're gonna play a lot of it, and then we'll just remove a Shade Splitter. Train Stewards are still okay. We might want to remove them eventually when we add in better units, but I think for now, you know, these Train Stewards are gonna be doing just fine. Hopefully this was not a haste unit. I did not pay attention. Is it a haste unit? It's a spikes unit. Okay, that's good. So I mean, honestly, I'm like, all right. We're not gonna play Dripfall. I know I said I could play it, but I'm not, like, to put the champion in the middle. I'm not gonna play it because I really want to kill, yeah, the Collector, because I didn't kill the Collector last time. I don't want to get him this time. I think I can play Shade Splitters though, which is weird, but you know. All right, good enough. Unfortunately, the spikes are gonna be really annoying, but we'll make it work. Apply damage shield. Honestly, well, no, because this is a sweet boss, isn't it? I guess it doesn't really matter. You're a spikes boss, is what you are. Well, I mean, it does 30 damage. You should be dead. You're only taking 90, but we have a backup champion. They should get the job done. We also have a mold target on a train steward, which is not that good. I guess we're gonna spend 3 energy on a single morsel. Unbelievably, it's the best play. We good? We good. And you know what? Get dazed. All right, it kind of worked. Shroud Mitosis, not what we're looking for. Not what we're looking for. Not what we're looking for. We're gonna take nothing. Not what we're looking for. Honestly, the Dripfall might be what we're looking for. Another Descend Daze. I just want to build up one big ass floor. I will take a Wickless Tycoon. Play him in the middle. He's gonna be 3 energy, but we're not really playing spells or other units. I kind of feel like this is okay, weirdly enough. There's nothing worth duplicating, so we're just gonna go, but it could be a Shadow Siege, but we gotta upgrade units at some point. Lady of the House, Wickless Tycoon. Give me the big ol' skip. Endless. Nothing endless is good. Are we gonna start with the reroll? I'll start with the reroll. Really wish that I could give you another upgrade on that, but that's okay. Plus 20 in Purge. Magic power and Purge. Reduce cost to 0. I think we can do this on 1 Train Steward. We could do this on the Ember Forge. I'm not gonna need the energy. Yeah, let's play it on the Ember Forge. Now, I don't know if it'll be purged if it gets auto-played. I assume it will be purged, but honestly, I don't know. The reason why I say it might is because other things that trigger on units being played does seem to trigger on the autoplay capability. So I'm pretty sure it will get purged. But I don't really care about 2 energy. We don't play units and we don't play morsels and we don't play anything else, so. Okay, so I think I'm just going to drip fall you, Wickless Tycoon, Mind Collapse, end turn. This should be a fast run, I have a feeling, because we're not really playing much. We're just kind of getting our units out and then hitting end turn. Why are you not in the back? Hello? Ah, you push. You push. Of course, you push. You push. You push. Could play the Ember Forge. I think I'm just gonna daze you. Like, we're gonna get money being here, I think. Now, do we get money when... I'm just gonna put it on you. Do we get money when the Wickless Tycoon is dazed? I think the answer to that is yes. Good to know. Well, I mean, if we have 3 energy and nothing to do with it, there you go. We spent 3 energy to roll 1 energy forward. I mean, sure. We can start reforming our train stewards now. You're gonna burn out immediately, but you are gonna do 30 damage. And you're dead, all right. I can't even play the Ember Forge, god damn it. Whatever. Oh, you also don't push back. Good to know. Yeah, hopefully we get a lot of gold from this. Hopefully we can continue upgrading cards. Trigger Extinguish? Nothing has Extinguish, I don't think. It's really good if we can get this with Legion of Wax, but for right now it's just a useless card. I mean, a lot of our cards are useless. I'm kind of the opinion, why not, you know? Like, why not take it? And then if we get Legion of Wax, we can make it work? This is all trash? And then here, Jesus, I don't know. Capacity so we can keep playing Penumbra, because we're gonna keep upgrading Penumbra. And then hopefully get the unit that we want. Nope. All right, take some more gold. I mean, I don't know what else to do. I'm just taking gold because I got nothing else to take here. At least we can get that drip fall holdover though, so we can keep descending our units down a little bit. And then we'll upgrade Mind Collapse and make the other drip fall free. Purge. Well, I mean the Shade Splitters. I'll take Train Stewards over Shade Splitter. We need to upgrade the Train Stewards at some point, but as long as we keep upgrading Penumbra, you know, we're fine for the time being. Penumbra can almost handle fights on its own. +6. Because we have lots of damage shield, I think this is okay. Penumbra being at the bottom is gonna be very annoying. I want the money. I think we'll be okay. Like, I'm risking a lot, I think, but we can apply damage shield to Penumbra. We can lower enemies down. We can do stuff. You're gonna add garbage to my hand, but I think I'm just gonna let that happen. So honestly, we're not gonna move you because, oh, we're not gonna have garbage. Because what I want is I want to descend you after you kill the loot collector. Excuse me. Told ya. But we can keep dazing this guy so he doesn't add garbage to our deck. So honestly, on this turn, I'm like, I guess we could have drip falled you. Oh, you know what? That's actually the better play because now we'll get more gold. That was weird. Now we have a couple of drip falls. If we descend Penumbra, we're not killing you anymore. Unless we descend one of you. I see the problem. So I think we actually have to leave Penumbra there now. But we can just keep dazing these guys so they can't do anything, and then, you know, ice you so we take less damage. You have to live to kill this guy. I wouldn't mind just putting out a train steward to do 20 additional damage. Like, this. Ice you. Stun you. End turn. Intent on death. Ember Forge. You're dead. Nothing I can do to keep you alive. You're all dead. I think we just want to descend you so you don't add crap. I think we should get a unit out. I think we should get the Ember Forge out. Just get this out of my deck forever. I don't care about it. You know, the energy could be nice to play units at cost, but it's not worth it, I don't think. You're taking 40 damage. It's actually pretty good. We're definitely gonna mind collapse one of you. You're dying, which is not good, but what we can do is descend both of you so that we take no damage up there at the top. Actually, if we play Mind Collapse, we can kill you. I'd rather kill one of these units, though. It's probably more important. We can descend Penumbra, Mind Collapse you, mold back another unit to play up here that we can bring back next turn. Ah, they're not gonna live long enough. They're just gonna die immediately. It's gonna be Wickless Tycoon. What does he care? Okay, so killing you just helps us so much, though. You're dead. You're dead. You're dazed. You're dazed. All right, I tell you what. Well, Mind Collapse one of you. Now you're taking 60. I'll Drip Fall. One of you. Now you're taking 100. We will have to Drip Fall the champion next turn. I think that's okay. You're taking 230. This is gonna change a lot. You're dead. Kill them both. Engine upgrade. -1 capacity, +1 energy. Well, capacity in the middle floor could be kind of good, but I kind of like Gem Trove. If we can make this playable by making it cheaper, then it's damage shield every turn. Ah, but we have morsels, which are unplayable. Ah, that's real bad. That's real bad. So in that case, I think we skip. Devourer of Death. Not what we're looking for. Mortal Entrapment for the, I mean, geez, I mean, honestly? I'm kind of the opinion of why not. We don't play energy on units, and we don't really play that many spells, so why not just take expensive spells and then we'll play them? That's where my mind is going right now. Also, our units are trash. We have to upgrade units at some point. Could also go for trinkets or get a free trinket. Let's get a free trinket. 7 energy turn 1, apply daze when they enter the top floor. Not that meaningful, not that meaningful. Like, the early energy is nice, because you can just play things that are in your hand and not care about what you're playing. But you're only gonna have 4 cards plus your champion. So I'm kind of the opinion of maybe taking the daze. Because then Penumbra at the top won't take any damage or something. I think we are gonna keep removing these Shade Splitters. Connie, good luck with your algebra. Enjoy it. And then we'll duplicate I mean, the Mind Collapse was actually pretty good. I think the Drip Falls can be pretty good. The problem is that they Move the enemies to the bottom floor. Maybe you don't do anything. I don't know. Get another Prismal Dust in here. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just hoping and praying. Multi-strike. That blows. Damage shield does nothing on you. We don't really have good ways of killing units. We can daze them, you know, 1 per turn. I think we can do it, but it's gonna really punch through the damage shield on the trained stewards. Let's see what happens. I wanna risk it a little bit though. You're slightly protected, Wickless Tycoon, man. Deal damage. Oh, you can't even play this on a non-damaged unit. Oh, I had no idea. I had nothing to play on turn 1, by the way. You're dazed for a turn, that's pretty good. Oh, you can get more gold! Can't play it, can't play it, can play it. We got 75 gold, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. Okay, we just lost a unit on the middle floor, which does kind of blow. But there's a Mind Collapse and some Drip Falls. So, we Mind Collapse. Oh my god. Ha, this blows. I think we're gonna Drip Fall, Train Steward, Drip Fall. I think we'll Drip Fall, Train Steward, Mind Collapse. Should have Drip Falled you first, then we'll Drip Fall you. I gotta wait for the champion to recover so that they can actually attack. I can play another Train Steward. Then we can play a Mind Collapse. You're taking 60. Then we can play Damage Shields. Still taking 60. I think that's okay though. I could Drip Fall somebody. Could Drip Fall you, but you're still gonna be dazed. So you're gonna do 12 damage. Ah, you're actually gonna do no damage up here, and you're gonna take 50. So you're gonna die. I think. You might hit the pyre once. I actually don't mind that. I think that's okay. I don't think we need to hold on to this Drip Fall. I'm gonna draw. The only thing really worth drawing is the Train Steward, but still. You're taking 50, so you are gonna live. That's fine. And then we could just mold back some units. You're gonna hit the pyre for 12. Can't do anything about it. So give me a mold. You cost 0. Give me a mold. You cost 0. Okay, I mean that's exactly what I wanted. Now, you're dead, which is great. Oh god damn. This is scary. Well. I can do some damage to you, and then if I daze you, I can do some more. I don't need to lower you at all. I don't want to lower anyone because it'll daze them. I mean, if I lower you, I could do some additional damage on the next floor, but I need that guy to get dazed at the top. So let's just daze you. Didn't change anything. I think we're gonna be deceased. This is not looking particularly good for us. Let us mold, burnout 2, burnout 3, Mind Collapse. Now you're taking 80. Burnout 2, burnout 3. I mean, do I drip fall my units or their units? Do I get like a free turn in on attacking them and do an extra 100 damage? That's not enough. I gotta like descend you down. I'm still only doing 80. Oh, God damn it. Okay, we're doing 80. Jesus. Reform a unit. You're doing 130. Oh, I should have played Mortal Entrapment. You're doing 170. That did not work at all. Telos, Arcus, Seraph, Umbra, Molten Encasement, Engine Upgrade. Well, we know we don't like Umbra. We know we don't like the Tomb units at all. So, you know, yoink. I don't want units. I don't want Grovel. I don't want Perils of Production either. I don't want Molded. No. We gotta like get a better card here. Dripfall, Ember Cache, there we go, let's do it. Multi-strike was too much. I don't even think it was multi-strike. I think it's just that we never upgraded our train stewards at all. We never upgraded any unit. We upgraded the train stewards once with multi-strike. That was it. I forgot my... I told myself in the past what you should do. What you should do with train stewards is cheap upgrades. Don't get the expensive upgrades, get the cheap ones. Just stack them up. And that's what I didn't do, and that's what cost us on that one. That was the end reason for why we just totally failed on it. Consume, I mean, Ember Cache could be pretty good here if we can actually make it work. Armor 5 doesn't matter that much. Did I take my champion? Pretty sure I did. Pretty sure I took my champion. Hope I did. Okay, so the first fights are gonna be easy, and then let's just remember our lesson. You've got to... yeah, it's fine. You've got to play your champions. I didn't skip the champion. I took the champion upgrade. I just didn't pay attention. We've got to play... Give me the morsel. Our train stewards on the cheap with cheap upgrades before we really start making them pog out of control. That's what we need. So we actually have 7 energy here, which means we can play units. So we'll keep playing a few morsels. We'll have 2 bonus energy next turn. I don't know, it seems pretty good. Abe skipped train steward upgrades for an attempt at Shadow Siege. Maybe. I mean, that's one way of phrasing it. If you wanna phrase it like that, you know, I won't say you're wrong. You know, it's, you know. Anyways, you're dead. I'll take a mind collapse at least. We don't care about any of this. Paraffin Thug could be a good take. Does a lot of damage with multi-strike upgrades if you can get it. If you can put him in the back, you can get a lot of gold maybe. I'll take it. I don't know if it's better than a train steward actually in this situation. And hey, Umbra plus a Merchant of Steel. Come on, fingers crossed. Damn it. Well, we'll skip it because it's bad. And actually, what about a large train steward? And then we'll just make him like super unbelievably tanky as well. We'll put 10 damage on this train steward. We'll start upgrading these train stewards. That's what we'll try to do. Enemies appear on each floor. You are Spike's Granter. I don't care about losing a little bit of HP on the pyre. The middle floor is gonna be fine. It's only the top floor we gotta worry about. We have 1 mind collapse. So we'll probably take 9 damage. Okay, we're gonna take 9 damage. Could also purposefully play the thug to get him killed. Now it gives us a reason to play the molds. Right, that's why I should have played the penumbra at the top, my bad. So I could play the train steward or the mine collapse. Oh no, no, we can play everything. No, we never upgraded mine collapse. We can play it for 1, which means we can mold, we can stun, we can mine collapse, and we can still play Paraffin Thug and have him burn out. Perils of Production, Shade Splitter, Train Steward. Did we get the big one? We did get the big one. Nothing's gonna make it up to the top floor. You're taking 10. I'm just gonna keep playing this guy up here. One day we'll get him playable, right? At least it seems like a quick run, because you just press N turn most of the time. Dude, I like dust. I do. Reform a unit and apply +10. I don't think we need to reform better. Hey, Twigbreaker, hello, welcome, how you doing? What spell would we upgrade? We got, like, nothing to upgrade that's any good. You know, I actually do have a plan, to an extent. Oh god, it's Legion of Wax! Hellhorn draft pick, Awoken draft pick, Stygian draft pick. Give me a Hellhorn. I was just gonna say, there's a lot of good Hellhorn cards. Multi-strike 1, fragile, consume, apply armor. Kinda like the idea of making our front line tankier with the armor, because that's been something that's been a problem we've seen. And then we could either duplicate the Legion, or duplicate the big old train steward. And I kind of feel like duplicating the big old train steward because they're upgraded. And then we can duplicate the Legion later after we upgrade it. Could be okay. Mordjora, hello, welcome. Good morning. It's only 10:40 p.m. Okay, did we get large one? We got one large one. That's acceptable. We need to take... Yeah, we need to take an energy upgrade after this fight so we can play the Legion, if it doesn't get played automatically. And then we'll probably take capacity after so that we can get Penumbra. But for now, we'll just play... And I think we'll just play you here, and then damage shield here. My rage, reform a unit, nothing's died yet? Well, if nothing's died yet... And for cash. I think we'll move the bomb. It's a bomb! And we'll start buffing the train steward as it comes back around. Majora says, I cannot get the exiled champions to work at all except for the Imp Queen. Imp Queen is pretty good. There's a big old train steward. I think I'm just gonna play big old train steward. We could also Perils of Production. Yeah, let's Perils of Production this guy so we get the energy to play other things, like a reform. Well, I guess you're just gonna stay in the deck, but we can get rid of your haste. And get rid of the bomb. Saves us a lot of damage. I think that was pretty good. Alloy of the Ancients, probably here. Put another one of them in the deck. I wish we had the room to play them, but unlike the last attempt, we don't have that Descend that we can play on Penumbra. Penumbra's actually dying. I can't accept that at all. There you go. It's gonna say, no way I'm gonna let you die. I think we'll be fine there, because we got a big train steward in the middle. It didn't consume! Let's go! I completely forgot about that. We got 20 gold! Let's go! We already have trample. Sacrificial resurrection, wrong run for that. That would be nightmare obliteration, whatever the heck it's called. And a draft would be 3 energy, so let's not take that. Man, big sludge. And then we'll go energy first so we can play our units if we don't get played automatically. Then we'll take capacity after the next boss fight, but we gotta still continue to upgrade our units. So we're not gonna get Shadow Siege on this one. I think large stone Legion of Wax is what we want. And plus 25 health, we'll put that on maybe this old train steward over here. Hopefully we can afford multi-strike. We got a quick, which is completely unnecessary, but Battlestone, plus 5, plus 10. I could put that on the Legion of Wax. I should put that on a train steward though. Again, cheap upgrades on the train stewards, why not? Remove 2 cards. Now I think we will start to remove train stewards, because we would like other units to be played. Okay, keep getting the monstrous champion out there. Then honestly, we have the cash. Let's remove, because what are the units that we have right now? 1, 2, 3, and then some big train stewards. Let's remove a train steward so we only have 4. I'm also thinking maybe of removing that Paraffin Thug, so he's not really getting that strong at all. But here's hoping we get a good middle floor. I want to put multi-strike on the sludge if possible. This is a great turn order, by the way. But yeah, I want to put multi-strike on the sludge, I think. So you should just ice everything. Kind of feel like giving you some armor, and then giving you some damage shield, and then ending turn. I should have, you know what I should have done? Put something at the top. Luckily it didn't matter, but it could have. It very well could have. Everything got played, so I can actually play this up here. Everything's going just fine so far. I look forward to when Abe finally gets the Umbra Hellhorn starting with double summon effects, so he goes Capacity Umbra. That would require me to take the artifact before the boss, which I normally don't do, but I understand the value of it, I do. Oops. Anyways, it seems like it's going pretty well so far, I have to admit. Can play another one of these guys. Just a lot of you know, hit go and let the run kind of take care of itself. Still pretty good. And you're all dead. You were doing 108 damage? Oh my god, I haven't even buffed you yet. Cave In, Ember Forge, Prism Retrieval. You know what? I kind of like Cave In, so that we can stack up even bigger floors without requiring our units to be dazed. Form, remove all debuffs, extinguish summon draft. Remove all debuffs from friendly units and buff from enemy units. I don't think that matters. Like, we can remove our daze, that's about it. Yeah, Twig Breaker. A simple plan. Non-champion units cost +2. Unfortunately, that includes morsels. We need to keep removing cards. Spell upgrades would also be nice. We're gonna remove I'll keep 4 train stewards, I think. We'll remove some shade splitters because they are pretty bad, pretty bad. We probably don't need all these primitive molds either, but for now we'll do it like this. Permafrost. I don't think we need to frost anything. A good mine collapse is good. Cheaper cave-in, if we can make it holdover, that'd be nice. Can remove consume on something. These cards already have a chance of not consuming, so I really don't want to remove consume on them necessarily. I think I'd rather just make cards cheaper, like a cheap drip fall. That's not even that good. Just remove a card, I guess. Here, take out another shade splitter. Unit upgrades? Unit upgrades, let's go. +6 attack. Better than multi-strike, right? One thing Abe will want to be careful with is that if he caves into a floor with and max capacity uses the units, the wax in the front can only split into 1, not 2. If I have 7 units, I don't care if the front wax splits into 2. He's already pogged out of his freaking mind. Well, I don't really have any place to play anything, so I'm gonna play Penumbra here, and then a train steward, and then I'll ICU, and then I will end my turn. Play this. We will play. We could cave into the bottom if we really wanted to. Should be kind of funny, but not with the silence guys up there. So yeah, we'll cave in here. 6, 16 is 24, 12 would kill Paraffin Thug. Yeah, okay, so we'll cave in here. And then I'll just play a Prism Dust for a bunch of damage shield. Paraffin Thug isn't gonna be played. Might as well start the renewal chain here a little bit. Ascend a unit and apply days 1. Nowhere really to move my units around necessarily. Reform a unit. I would like to reform this guy. You're doing 50 damage on your own, that's pretty good. Everything's still dead, you love to see it. Nothing can be molded, you're gonna burn out. I'd like to leave you here. You're gonna hurt my unit a little bit more, but then we'll get some rage. You have rage 42. We gotta put multi-strike on you somehow. That's lovely, that's fantastic. Don't even worry about caving in, just end turn. Drinkbreaker says, Abe, I missed you so much. Aw, I'm gushing. Legion of Wax. Might as well play this so we can play the armor, and you're all dead. There's no way you're getting through. You're a sweeper, but who cares? And we also have energy on this turn too, which is lovely. So there you go. There's a good train steward up there just in case. You're dead. End turn. Rage 5 harvest. We gotta keep removing cards. I'm realizing how we're gonna win is removing cards. I do like having a damage spell in the deck. Another Ember Cache could be okay. Since we're thinning out the deck so much, I think it can work. No, no, no. Dun 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 dun. But we need to keep upgrading units and ideally get more card removal. Card removal's on the right, but I'm still gonna go unit upgrades first. A large stone Legion of Wax. He's literally unplayable. I love it. I don't think we need it. I'm like, look. I don't think we need a large stone legion. It's pretty good. Pretty good. All right, I'll do it. And then 25 health and put on the train steward. Damage shield 3, it's reroll. Multi-strike on the big sludge is exactly what I was looking for, and then battle stone, give him a little bit more health. I think this is all of the upgrades we're ever gonna do for units, so at this point we're just gonna do card removal. Consumables. Well, we have melting, but I think Umber consumable is gonna be morsel generation and damage shield. Melting remnant consumable is gonna be like apply burnout. Woken consumable is gonna be like some healing or spikes giving. I don't even want regen, honestly. Are you gonna search the event for even larger units? I think at some point you can't large stone units, because I've gotten units so large that they couldn't get any larger. It was great. It was freaking wonderful. Let's remove a shade splitter. Do you remove the paraffin thug now? We will remove the paraffin thug, but we have descends. Twigbreaker, thank you for the donation. Big Wax, Kaka, exactly. We can lower units, so we can play units at the top and then bring them down. Yeah, Shadow Siege can't be super large, which is very disappointing. So we like this. I kind of hate Big Sludge being at the front, but it is what it is. We'll put Penumbra up here so we can lower them. Put you down here so you can die. And end turn. And we'll just keep lowering units to the middle floor wherever we get them. And units at the bottom are just here to do damage, these train stewards. Can Shadow Siege be tiny super large? It's the same event, so I don't think you can even get that option. So you get dripfalled. You get dusted. It's a 69 times 2 big sludge so far, which is pretty sweet. We'll just give you more armor. This is kind of an unfortunate situation. I could just lower everything, but I don't think we need to do that. I think and we probably shouldn't even play a morsel anywhere. Because if we play a morsel, we won't be able to play... No, everything has actually been played. So yeah, we can play a morsel there. Slime Boy's in the front, not good for him. Yeah, he'll be fine. He's just here to do some damage. We have plenty of energy, admittedly, which is kind of nice. Put you up there. You're gonna get eaten, so there's even more energy. Can't mold anything. I can mind collapse something, I guess. I could just kill one of you, and then you're taking less damage as a result. There we go. Dragon Flame? Sorry. Dargon Flame. You have a good night. There's nothing to drip fall. Like, I can drip fall just to avoid some damage, I guess. Nothing's died yet. I guess if we have the energy, we can do this. Oh, you know what? No, we should drip fall you. You're taking 15 damage, but I think he'll be fine. Oh my god! My deck is gonna get filled up with these embers, but I think it's actually really good with wing clips. Especially because Seraph will devour my spells and they're not gonna devour frickin' anything. Well. I guess that's okay. Was there a morsel down here? There is. We don't need the energy. You're taking 120, which is pretty good. I could daze you. They're taking 210. Unfortunately, our Harvest Lord is about to die. He's got he does 300 damage. Oh, you know what? Oh, you're still dead. If only these would draw 2. You know what I mean? Whatever. End turn. Bum, bum, bum. Anokane doesn't like the Terraria 1.4 update. Took away fishing progression. 3 years for an update that buffed one weapon by 3 damage, removed fishing, and added a shitty new difficulty. I think it's a little bit more involved than just that, but... How did you get so much energy, Abe? I don't know, it just kind of happened. Turn a random defeated unit to your hand and apply plus 40. I mean, we don't need it, don't need it, don't need it. Nothing really deserves trample. Skip. Now we need the capacity. We need to be able to play a unit on the top or bottom floor because we're gonna take even bigger penumbra. Do we upgrade units? No units need upgrading. We prefer to remove cards at this point. There's no card removal, so we can go left for a free artifact and upgrade some spells. Draw a non-champion card, its cost is randomized. We don't need it. We really don't need this. Do we want random costs? I really don't think so. Holdover. I mean, a free cave-in, it's pretty good. Can just constantly lower our units literally every turn. Kinda like it. Better Mind Collapse, I'll take it. -1 cost Dripfall, sure. Double stack Alloy? I believe in the power. Lower cost? Let's make it cheaper. 20 magic power and consume? That doesn't even apply to anything. I have no spells in this entire freaking deck. But a 170-100 trample is great. Unfortunately, it doesn't get auto-played, but whatever. Big sludge with multi doesn't need trample, question mark, says Dino Caden. That's not the problem, or sorry, says Twigbreaker. That's not the problem. I have enough units that we don't need the trample. You know, my units do enough damage, Penumbra's already trample. You know, we're killing things as they move up already. Oh my god. This is also very risky. We need to get kills to buff our units. I'm gonna turn this on. Normally I don't turn this on, but if I can just descend Penumbra once to the middle floor with Cave-In, we'll be perfectly okay. We also got a good Legion for the bottom. Now, oh, we got lower capacity here. It's actually perfect, actually perfect. So I think we'll play Legion at the bottom and then Penumbra at the top, so we can descend Penumbra with a Cave-In hopefully and put him on the middle floor. As is, it's gonna be very sketchy that we're gonna kill the Gilded Wing, but I hope we'll be okay in that regard. But I do want to ice you. Please get a Cave-In. We got the Cave-In! Oh, hallelujah. Now we're gonna kill the units as they move up now. I think that's enough. That we'll be okay. Harvest Boy's gonna get stronger. Once we put the armor on him, he'll live. All we need to do is keep playing the Train Stewards and keep caving them down. So Train Steward, Cave-In, and then we got a free drip fall that we can use just to stun somebody. So we'll stun you. Hopefully we draw the armor so we can keep this guy alive. If we can't, we can always Cave-In, but it's gonna put Penumbra on a different floor. Is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, it's gonna put everything on the same floor. Oh, this is absolutely the Cave-In. Watch this. So now, our Harvest unit is gonna be protected by the Legion of Wax, who is gonna die, but who cares? It's just, it's acting as a tank. It is a functional tank right now. And there's the armor for it. Dude, All right, I think we gotcha. I think if I just stun you for a couple of turns, we're good as well. Yeah. That worked perfectly. I got a little bit lucky getting the cave in when I did, but I was really hoping for it. I'll take another Ember Cache. It's like actually not half bad. It gives us a lot of energy. Sometimes we have like 10 energy every turn, but I don't know, it's kind of okay. Card removal and duplication. Dude. You're the only thing that needs upgrades? I'm sorry to say, you're getting removed, my friend. You are a mistake. I think also, just like removing a train steward is the best. No, we can build big floors. I think we should duplicate though. And I really like the idea of another sludge or legion. I'm gonna make another sludge. They do so much damage after a couple of turns that I think they're so valuable to have. +2 capacity on the middle floor. Yeah, that's what I want. Wow, it's all trash. So, we'll remove a primitive mold and a primitive mold. I mean, if we can get through the deck faster to get to the better cards, why not? Remember when he didn't think Sludge was any good? Sludge got buffed, which made him much better. The original Sludge I don't think was that good. I thought it took way too long to get scaled. The new Sludge is very good, especially if you put multi-strike on him. So we got one Sludge. Low capacity at the bottom floor sucks, but we could put a Sludge there. Although we could just cave in immediately and then, but we won't be able to play Sludge Man. I mean, we could just cave in immediately. Put Penumbra down here, cave in, it's gonna be at the front, but who cares, right? You know what? We like the Legion being the tank, so I'm gonna Penumbra cave in here, and we'll cycle Big Sludge. But we did get at least one Big Sludge, which is kind of ideal. And a lot of things are dying on this floor, which is even better. So, I see you. Consume this. Daisy so you don't add junk to my hand. Primitive mold, one drip fall, 2 train stewards. We don't need to hold on to cave in. I'm gonna let it cycle. I'm actually gonna kill one of you guys just to save 15 damage. Big Sludge is doing 53 times 2, you love to see it. Should have maybe just played that to dump it out of my deck. We're almost to the point where our Legion of Wax is tanking. We're gonna be just fine here. There's no question in my mind that we're gonna be okay. It's ridiculous what we got going on here right now. Should have maybe put the armor on Sludge so that it took up less space, but what does it matter? I mean, honestly, let's get you out and protect you. I know I could have played the Perils of Production. Whatever. Big Sludge is 167. All right, and now we're getting these excavated embers, which are canceling the consume. We got a ton of energy. We also have Prismal Dust that applies 8 freaking damage shield, which is great. Should have consumed this card. I should consume cards that I don't like, and I keep forgetting to do that. I'm not gonna let you hit the pyre. I am gonna let you die though. Okay, need the energy. Reform a random unit. Ah, Train Steward died. I mean, we can play the Train Steward at the bottom. Yeah, might as well. Big Sludge. Cave in. Mind Collapse. So we have 2 Sludges now. One of them is doing 243, one of them is doing 43. Alloy of the Ancients didn't get consumed last time around. That's pretty good. We don't need the cave-in. Okay. We have too many of those. Takes a long time to draw them, but they're pretty good. Anyways, you're dead. If you're not dead, something's gone horribly wrong. Bum, bum, bum. Well, it worked. Steward stack has been completed. And what did we learn doing this twice? We learned that the first time we did it, we should not have gone for the heavy upgrades, multi-strike. Go for the cheap upgrades on your train stewards. They'll carry you, make them large if possible, but then get the cheap upgrades, buff them up, and then build around that. And we built around that. We got very lucky getting Big Sludge, getting the Legion of Wax. They're fantastic cards. But good enough, good enough. I only won 2 of the Exile Champion runs we did earlier. That's ridiculous. That's unfortunate. Go back to main menu. Check out the run summary. Thank you, Stewards. You helped out a lot. And all we had was wing clippings, which didn't really matter because we had enough cards and we had enough Ember Caches that we could always just consume some cards. But it kind of helped. We drew Alloy of the Ancients twice on a couple of combats. And then we just had some big units. Big Sludge, Big Legion. I think we got lucky getting the multi-strike on the Big Sludge. It's what I wanted, you know? This guy gets real strong. You might as well make him hit hard. Steward stack, you're annoying, but it's still okay. It's still okay. You're fine. You're not as bad as you can't play any cards in your hand because your hand is clogged. For those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch if you want to go live. Support me on Twitch, Patreon, and Streamlabs, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Monster Train.